Ever since I started in student ministry, one of my goals or dreams has been to start a YouTube channel and to produce relevant and accessible content for my students. And do you know what finally made that dream succeed? What finally made that goal become a reality? The coronavirus. Who would have thought that a season such as this would produce an opportunity such as this? But when you really stop and think about it, what was actually stopping me from doing this in the past? Creating and starting a YouTube channel really only takes about 5 to 10 minutes. These days, it doesn't seem like there truly is anything that can stop us from doing big things, including this little big thing called age. When you look around at the culture that surrounds us, age isn't even stopping people from doing incredible things with their life and for their world. We see teenagers performing in concerts on stage. We see 12-year-olds inventing things on YouTube. We see entrepreneurs retiring in their 20s. The world around us seems to be lush with opportunity, especially right now. We're in the middle and hopefully approaching the end of a crisis. And there are so many problems that need to be solved as a result. And do you know who is most likely to solve those problems? Us. The people directly affected by those problems. Yet with all of this opportunity that surrounds us, it's easy for Generation Z and even the millennials to feel looked down upon by others, which can directly cause us to look down upon ourselves. Sometimes our worst enemy to our own influence is ourselves. Because the reason we feel looked down upon or counted out or simply not good enough to do something big or meaningful is because we settle for the toxic belief that we're not good enough. And one of the most well-known verses of encouragement for us is 1 Timothy 4:12, which says, "Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity." And while you might think that verse is overused or just something to say for validation, I think the Apostle Paul was affirming Timothy and subsequently us that we may feel like we're not good enough, but God has specifically chosen us to set an example to the world around us, to be an influence that no one else can be. So don't let comparison or judgment limit your potential. Instead, believe that who you are, just as you are, the person God created you to be, is everything you need to be in order to do big things, in order to make an influence. So what's an idea that you have? Where are you holding back on your potential? Submit it to God through prayer and engage in conversation with your friends about it. You have an effect on the world. Ask God to open your eyes to that truth, because that's how He sees you. Don't forget to check out the song of the day in the description.